Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and today we're going to be looking at a new pair of glasses that I received recently. I actually got a chance to check this collection out earlier this year at SHOT Show at the Oakley Standard Issue booth. Now I wasn't essentially sure if I was going to be picking up this model, but after looking them over on the website, I decided to go ahead and pick them up. They look pretty cool, but the main reason for it is because I really wanted to test out the lenses that they incorporated into this collection. Now, this collection is the Apocalypse Surf collection, and if you guys aren't familiar with this collection, basically it was inspired by the movie Apocalypse Now. It's an old war movie from the Vietnam era. Came out in 1979. So you'll see a lot of stylings that were inspired for this particular collection. This one is the fuel cell model in the collection, and this has a frame that they're listing here as CD Surf, and then the lens color is the Prizm Daily Polarized. Now on the standard issue site, the frame will be listed as matte black, and in actuality it is a matte black frame. Just not sure why they listed it as CD Surf on the box. So let me go ahead and open it up so you guys can see what it's all about. Inside the box, you just have your standard paperwork. And at first glance, you're going to see this really awesome microfiber bag. I really like the way that they did this microfiber bag. Let me set the frame off to the side and show you guys the bag first. The bag is actually inspired by a death card. Again, because the collection is inspired by the movie Apocalypse Now, this is something that you would normally find in that era, the Vietnam era, stuff like that, military and whatnot. So this is called a death card. So it's made to resemble an ace of spades. But you have the Oakley icon here in the middle, and then your flying skull kind of encrusted into the spades there, which is really awesome. And on the opposite side, you have the stylings that are going to be present in the frame itself. So you have this kind of lightning bolt going through it with this really awesome red and white, and then it kind of looks tattered on the side. So I think they did a great job in the microfiber bag to accompany this particular style. So here it is. I've always mentioned this before, and I really wish they would, start doing that. But when it comes to different collections or different artist series or things like that, I just really wish they would transfer some of the artwork onto the front of the frame, because as you see it here, it just looks like a pair of matte black fuel cells. But it's not until you actually open it up that you can see the artwork on the side. So with this particular one, again, the fuel cell, because it is a lot wider, it allows you to get a lot more colors in there. So you have this really awesome kind of grayish, greenish color going through the background here. And then you have that red lightning bolt looking design going in the back here. Now the icon, it is a little bit different in color from the lightning bolt here to the actual color of the icon. The icon in real life actually looks a little bit more orangish, that you can see it here in the camera. Personally speaking, I just kind of wish they would have kept it the same color as the design back here, but again, it's neither here or there. So that's the side. You get the same thing on the opposite side. Now again, this is the Prizm Daily Polarized lens. So on the bottom of the lens here, you're going to have the word Prism etched in there. And then on the opposite side, you're going to have the U.S. Army 1st Cavalry Division logo etched on that one. That's really cool. I really do enjoy the fact that some of the new standard issue styles are having double etching. If you guys caught my review of the Daniel Defense fuel cell, that had it. It had the double D on this side and then polarized on the opposite side. So that's really cool, because it gives it a little bit of a different look to it, as opposed to just having the one on one side. So the Prizm Daily lenses, I can tell you, I've worn them for a couple of days now, and they're really awesome. If you do a lot of driving or you're out in the sun a lot, these lenses are going to be really awesome for you. Now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and roll a picture in that I took comparing shot with the naked eye and the Daily Prizm Polarized lenses. Alright guys, so as you can see, the Daily Prizm Polarized lenses are going to make everything look very crisp and clear. It's going to be very soothing when you're wearing them. You're not going to have to, your eyes aren't going to get tired, and especially because of the fact that they are polarized. You're going to get that glare cut out, and it's going to be a really awesome, enjoyable viewing experience. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a clip of myself at the park today, so you can see what these lenses look in real life out there in the sun. Alright guys, so I'm out at the park today, and since it's a nice and bright sunny day, I figured this would be a good chance to show you guys what the Daily Prism Polarized lenses look like, specifically in this Apocalypse Surf Collection fuel cell. Now, the Daily Prism lenses are designed to be worn in conditions where you're going to be out in the sun a lot, maybe walking, driving, and things like that. But the beauty of them is they're not so dark that if you encounter conditions where maybe you're in the shade, like you're walking around or driving through a tunnel or something like that, they're not going to be so dark where you're going to have to take them off. You're still able to keep that nice and crisp view as you're looking out through them. And once you're back out in the sun, then they go back to being exactly what they were designed for daily usage. So what I'll do is I'll walk around a little bit here. I'm in direct sunlight as I was there. Now I'm kind of walking through a more shaded area, and the lenses do a good job of making sure that even in the shade, I can still make out everything nice, crisp, and clear. The colors look very vivid and natural. So I think this is a great lens if you're looking for just an everyday lens for a condition where it's nice and bright and sunny like it is down here in South Florida. So I think you guys will be pretty happy if you end up picking these up. All right guys, so as you can see, the combination of the fuel cell frame with the Prizm Daily Polarized lenses is one that is going to be really great, especially if you're going to be wearing them for a prolonged amount of time, whether walking around in the sun or driving. It's going to be very, very comfortable. Again, this is the Apocalypse Surf Collection, available through the Oakley standard issue site. Besides the fuel cell, there is a Holbrook, a frog skin, and a crankshaft in this collection. So you do have a couple different options depending on what you want to go with. Now, I do want to note that in the collection, the fuel cell is the only one that, besides the red lightning bolt and the kind of orangish color icon, has this kind of grayish color behind it. All the other models are just going to have the red bolt with the different color icon, or in the case of the frog skin, obviously the word Oakley spelled out as they do on the frog skin. So just keep that in mind if you guys are going to be ordering them. They will all come with the Def Card micro bag, which is really awesome. I think they really hit it out of the park with the micro bag as well. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.